The boss got caught? That kiddo ain't up to something too drastic, is he?
Shit! If only we got here sooner! Marduk and I have been fighting side by side since that boy was in diapers. I'm gonna give him a talk!
Right after he captured the boss last night, he locked down the station and container zone and refuses to talk to any of us. If we make a move, who knows what he'll do to Marduk.
Why don't we send a team to sneak in and bust him out?
The kid's crafty. I sent someone in to scout around and found not one clue. We need to locate the boss before anything else.
Bastet.
Be good, Ufu. How does it feel to see your partner jump out of thin air?
I specifically noted I need no partner for the task.
I know, but...
You're the informant.
Bingo! It wasn't my idea. The director ordered me to come here. Not that I mind. I'm happy to be your partner as always.
I'm more effective when I work alone.
Oh? Were you effective on that last mission? Oh, wait! Don't you want to find out the director's instructions? First things first, can I just check if Kingu really captured the boss?
Yes.
Is he okay?
I don't know.
Then I can only hope. He was always kind to me, a real nice guy.
What are the director's new instructions?
Oh, she said since that idiot Jackal didn't kill Kingu like she asked, we can at least work out a way to rescue Marduk. Don't give me that look. Those were her words, not mine.
Marduk is the key to stability in Rostak. I'm going to get him out of there. But that doesn't mean we can help him defeat the Resistance army like this. We need to find a way to deal with that AGI mecha. I've sent back images of it. Did the director work out a solution?
She didn't mention it to me. Besides, the R&D team went on their long leave yesterday. She's instructed to rescue Marduk and get him out of Rostak by 9 p.m. tomorrow night. If we don't think we can make it in time or can't make it at all, then we abandon the mission and get back.
Abandon the mission? Then what are they going to do with the fights in Rostak? Getting Marduk out of the city won't solve anything.
I don't know. The director just said that the swamp is going to be cleared by the end of tomorrow. And that's it. Now, my job is simply to help you with the mission. What are we gonna do first?
I don't need your help to complete this mission.
Anubis! I promise I won't get in the way. You've seen my profile, right? I might not be experienced, but I came in top in all of my classes!
That's not what I worry about. This mission will be a tough one, and bounty hunters are no easy customers.
Neither am I.
Did the director send you to spy on me?
lying. She's just worried that you might not follow her orders, so she told me to keep an eye. I'm being honest with you. I'm not planning on doing anything like that. Whatever your plan is, you get my full support.
Why?
Because you're my mentor ever since I joined the department. I only ever see the director once or twice a year. And I know you have a sense of justice. You never do bad things, do you? Wait a second. You're not planning on such things, are you?
No. Around 10 years ago, my father died in a covert mission. I never believed the explanation for his death in the report.
Oh.
During the last mission, I found out that Marduk was on my father's team at the time. But the official report stated that the entire team was wiped out.
So you want to save Marduk and find out what really happened to your dad?
Also, it seems that everyone in Rostak hates Korg to their very core. I want to find out why. If I'm going to get to the bottom of it, I'll almost certainly stumble across info that the department doesn't want me to know. It will be a serious breach of the rules. As your captain, it's my duty to inform you of all this.
Okay, I get it.
I'm not going to apply pressure on you. You're free to do what you want.
Okay, I'll think about it. Okay, I've made up my mind. You said I can do what I want, right? Well, I want to be your assistant. I'm worried about Marduk, so if there's anything I can do to help rescue the boss, I'm in. And if you want to investigate Rostak, you don't just need an assistant who already knows everything about this place. You also need someone who's an informant for the director that can help cover for you. Am I right?
The department launches an internal investigation afterward. I'll take full responsibility.
Deal. You're better at handling these things than me anyway, and I'm just a rookie here. I don't have the reputation of the famous Jackal to help me. Secret plans, shady organizations. I never dreamed my first real mission would be so exciting! You're excited too, aren't you, Woo-Foo?
Cards?
Yes, we're going to find out where Kingu is holding Marduk. Means intel is crucial. The Jack of Hearts over there is Rostak's most famous intel trader. Nothing in Rostak escapes him. At least, that's what he says. But his info has a price. You need to beat him at his card game.
Can't we just take him with us and hear straight from his mouth?
We need to keep a low profile, don't we? If we make a move against the Jack of Hearts here, everyone in town is going to be on to us. Anyway, I've heard that the Jack of Hearts only shows up when someone agrees to play against him. Apart from that, no one ever knows where he is.
I'm not good at cards.
What? Don't you play when you're off?
No.
Should have expected that. No bother. Leave it to me. The registration fee? The Jack of Hearts might as well be robbing us.
How much is it?
20,000 Einsoft coins.
Use my card.
What? I don't want to spend your money.
It's for the mission. Don't worry, I can get it reimbursed.
You'll not see your money down the drain. I promise!
I don't believe I've had the pleasure before. Although, first things first, there are no refunds if you lose.
I know the rules.
Excellent. Shall we begin?
Mr. Hearts, since I won our match, I believe there is something you owe me. I want the info.
Ah, to be young again. If it's information you want, I don't think this is the best place.
That makes sense.
You've got a sharp mind, young lady. Meet me at this address in 1 hour's time, and I will give you the information you need. But you must come alone.
Okay.
I didn't think you'd be brave enough to come, miss.
Why did you change your clothes? You look like one of those bounty hunter riffraff.
Of course I make more of an effort with my attire when the public eye is on me. At all other times, I want to attract as little attention as possible. My services are in high demand after all.
I suppose you're right. There's no one around, so I guess we're safe to talk.
What information is it that you're after?
I want to know where Marduk is.
Oh. Everyone in the guild is looking for Marduk right now. If I hold on to his location for a little while longer, I'll make a killing when I sell it.
Are you really backing out of our deal? Think twice about it. If word gets out that the Jack of Hearts didn't keep his end of the bargain, how many people would still be willing to risk playing your game?
And why do you think I brought you out to such a place, miss?
The puppet show has begun. Blazing blood.
This is where fate gathers. You have long lost your way. Your tricks aren't everything.
Just as well. I was in a bad mood anyway. The impudent shall get their due. Surrender your body and your soul.
This is where faith gathers.
Victory was assured from the start, of course.
Anubis!
I told you. Interrogation is the best method.
I know. Why do you think I agreed to come meet him here? You didn't think I was the one being tricked, did you?
Wait! I don't know where Marduk is, actually.
After the ruckus just now? Pull the other one.
Oh! I confess! I honestly have no idea of his whereabouts, but I have clues that'll help you find him.
Well, I'm all ears.
Everyone knows Marduk is a pretty straightforward guy, and he likes making new friends. Not all of these friends are the reliable types, though. The Rust Arena King of the Ring was good friends with Marduk, and the two often met up for a chat over some drinks. But for some reason, he defected to Kingu's camp a few days ago. He was the one who tipped them off that Marduk was coming to the station. He's now among the top brass in the Resistance army, enjoying Kingu's trust. The man's gonna have something to tell you about Marduk.
You sure? I've heard of the Rest Arena, but this is the first I've heard of Marduk being friends with the King of the Ring there.
Stop! You can have another piece of information from me, for free, of course. The real King of the Ring at Rust Arena is actually just a crazy old drunk. He couldn't find any worthy opponent in the arena anymore, so he quit the ring. I only got it from Marduk because I learned Marduk himself is a drunkard, so I bought a few bottles and went over to join them. I tell you, that cost me one hell of a hangover.
Sounds like we're getting somewhere.
How can I get that King of the Ring talking?
Have you heard of the Copper Duel? Both sides put all their money and liquor on the line and fight until one falls. Of course, you can also bet with something else of value. Information, for example.
So it won't end until someone's down for the count?
He won't accept ordinary challenges, but he never refuses a copper duel.
Got it. Leave the arena to me.
Not like I'm going to do it for you. We both play to each other's strengths, don't we? I'm good at cards, you're good at combat. That's the famous Rest Arena! As you can see, there's no actual boxing ring here. If two people decide to fight, they just find some space and get started.
Sounds like an affray.
Let's just say it's kind of a daily pastime. Law and order aren't what people expect from Rostach. If you're itching for a fight, you can find someone to have a warm-up bout with. I've heard the prize money is quite generous, and it'll help offset some of the registration fee.
Dirty money. I quit.
You don't have to be such a stickler.
The mission comes first. It's dangerous here. Find somewhere safe, and stay out of trouble once I've located the target.
I know. I'll do nothing except be your cheerleader.
Wait for me here.
Roger!
Never seen your face before. What do you want with me?
Are you the king of the ring?
King of the Ring? Save it. They did call me that. But back then I got paid to fight. I was good at my job, that's it. But I'm tired right now, so you can piss off with your assignment.
I want to know where Marduk is.
Marduk? You? How am I meant to know that? Like I said, piss off.
I'm not asking for a free favor. So I'd like to challenge you to a copper duel instead.
Looks like this kid got a few screws loose. You're not leaving unless I accept, are you?
Copy. I'm on my way. Let's go. My deduction was correct. It's your end. An opening. Don't worry. It's over now. It's your end. Left no one behind.
Seems I'm now even older than I thought. To lose to a brat like you.
I did not mean to offend. I only hope you keep your side of the bargain.
Huh. Save it. You're just like Marduk. He also gave me a good beating before putting on his fancy airs.
How did you and Marduk meet?
I moved here many years ago because of the rumors of big underground fighting scenes, and I wanted to score big. But a few months after I got here, a disaster plowed the city all over. Something I hope never to see again.
A disaster?
You didn't know? It's fine. Everyone else around here is also like they got this part extracted from their brain. And they think I'm out of my mind whenever I start talking about it. Maybe I am, but Marduk never called me that. One day he brought some wine over, and we had a good chat. He helped me find a job, then we became brothers. After a while, I kept my promise to him and stopped talking about the disaster. I became a sane person again. But even if I didn't speak about it, I still got it in my mind. The disaster started with that gray Korg tower.
A gray tower.
You asked about all this because you're with Korg, right?
How did you know?
Marduk told me about it when we were drinking once. About how people who've received military training from Korg all have the same telltale fighting technique. Your disguise is good. If we didn't fight, I wouldn't have been able to tell. I should have turned and left as soon as I figured out you were with them. But I still finished the bout. You know why?
Why?
Because, apart from that characteristic style, there's also something of Marduk in the way you fight. The way you've tweaked some of the basics. The way you stare at your opponent's weak points without acting on them. Exactly the same. It's precisely why I always lost to Marduk when we sparred. He always said a good friend had taught him how to fight. He said the man was like a brother to him.
That good friend of his was my father.
I see. Why are you digging for Marduk?
I want to save him.
What?
Huh.
A Korg kid wants to save him. Looks like Kingu was right. Marduk is in cahoots with Korg.
So you betrayed Marduk?
So what? He betrayed me first. But I lost the copper duel, so I'll stick to our arrangement. Marduk is being held in the restricted area on the south side of the container zone. Monsters are always lurking around there, so only maniacs go near. Whether you can do it is all down to you.
Monsters?
Remnants from the disaster. Korg used to keep it locked down, but now it's in Kingu's hands. Good place to hide something, or someone.
Where is he being held exactly?
I don't know. I haven't been to see him since his capture.
Got it.
You can take this as well.
What's this?
Maybe it's because he's getting old, but Marduk was always worried something would happen to him. If he's gone, Rostach would be a mess. So he came up with the insurance policy.
Why are you giving it to me?
Well, I was supposed to give it to Kingu in Marduk's absence. Kingu is the insurance policy. Of course, we never dreamed that Kingu would be the one to turn against Marduk.
But you defected to Kingu's side.
I know, but I still owe Marduk this much at least. It's not anything personal. I don't hate Marduk or anything. How could I? He's been the only person who's cared about me for a long time. It's just, I hate Korg more. So I'm giving this key to you because you want to rescue him. And I won't tell the Resistance Army about you. That makes me and him even.
It's been days now, and our scouts still haven't found him. Where on earth has Kingu taken him?
The kid sent a message yesterday saying he won't talk to us until all of the guild is here. He might as well just say he's never talking to us. Most of them are coming to help us deal with the resistance army, but I know some of them won't be back for a while, at least.
What are we waiting for? Chase those refugees out and scoop up everything in the container zone. We'll be guaranteed to find him.
First, we'd risk killing Marduk. Second, I don't want the boss yelling at us once he finds out, you imbecile!
You little... You know the drill. We settle outside! Get out!
They're not gonna fight for real, right? At least we don't have to whisper anymore if they are.
Whoa!
Keep your voice down.
Oh. I found the restricted area that guy mentioned. It used to be a Korg outpost, but now it's completely under the Resistance Army's control. The strange thing is, anything about the restricted zone is top secret, even for Korg. And I can't even get a hold of a map, let alone anything else. I've asked around in the guild, and the only thing I've been told is that it's somewhere to stay away from.
Looks like we're just going to have to go in blind. Let's move.
Oh, wait, there's more. I found out where to use the key the King of the Ring gave us.
That key is crucial intelligence. Should have kept it hidden somewhere safe.
What's the value of a key if you don't know what it opens? Anyway, I asked around, and it turns out that there are personal deposit boxes inside the Akkadian Guild's public vault. I managed to open one of them with the key, and inside I found this.
What is that?
I know it's weird, but that's all there was in the box. Shall we give it a listen? I really want to know why Marduk would lock a record away.
I suppose we should obtain as much information as possible before we make a move.
There's just one problem. You won't find record players in Rostock. Except... like I said, a lucky day for us!
Kingu, if you're listening to this record, it means you've had to take over from me. However, what you're taking on is more than just the position of the boss. On the second floor of the drinkery, you'll find an emergency transmitter I've hidden somewhere on the shelves. The password is the date I adopted you. Use it to contact the head of Korg's R&D, a vile woman by the name of Parakaiser. You can get food, transist, and other supplies you need from her. She'll arrange a time for you to go send someone to pick them up. This is where Rostock gets its supplies from. But they don't come for free. You'll have to do something for her in return, which she'll tell you when you go. If you want to know why I've been working with Korg, you can ask her then. From now on, you'll be responsible for maintaining contact with Parakaiser and working with Korg to ensure Rostak gets the supplies it needs to survive. Or you can reject their offer and choose to do what you think is right. I don't think I've made the wrong decision in seeking their help, but I won't deny you if you think I'm wrong. Now that you're the boss, it's up to you to decide.
Meow. What do we do now? That was a lot to take in. I can't wrap my head around it.
First, we make a copy.
Okay. And then what?
Find Marduk. I've snuck into the container zone before, and I can do it myself.
Acting alone again? Not under my watch.
What needs to be done next has nothing to do with intelligence gathering. It's war.
Yes, I'm aware of it. And from what we've just heard, I know that what we're gonna do is a big no-no. Korg might suspend me for disciplinary violation, so you're trying not to get me into trouble. But I'm kinda concerned about the risk of you letting your emotions get in the way of the mission, and to see it through, I'm requesting to join you as your partner. It's written in the Special Ops Partner Code. You know? The one your dad wrote. There's no time to waste. Let's go, Anubis. And you too, Ubu.
Whoa!